Hi, I'm Susan Wilson, the house historian of the Omni Parker House, and I'm here at Holy Cross Cemetery in Malden because our new friend David Joyce has made a great discovery. Augustin Francois Anezin was one of the most famous chefs in 19th century America, and he was one of the chefs that made the Parker House famous. It was while he was there, between 1865 and 1881, the Parker House rolls were developed, that Boston cream pie was developed, etc. And David has found Anezin's grave, and he's about to tell us the story.
Hi, my name's David Joyce, and I'm here with the Augustus Anezin family plot. I originally got interested in Augustus because of a posting that I'd seen on Facebook about Boston cream pie, and it's one of my favorite pies. And just did some research. I like local history. I like to post on Facebook local history stories for like different resident pages that I belong to on Facebook. And I found that while he died in Charlestown, he lived in Charlestown and died in Charlestown, his widow had lived in Medford, and I'd lived in Medford for a long period of time. Belonged to one of the Medford Facebook pages. And I thought it would be interesting for the residents to read about, a little bit of history with Boston cream pie being the state dessert. But before I posted anything, I wanted to find the grave. And a few months ago I started doing research and found out that he was buried in Holy Cross. Tried finding his grave, and it took me a few months of walking around, sometimes aimlessly, trying to find it. And just the other day I found it. The stone itself, the marker, was buried under dirt. You couldn't really read the name, you could barely read it, but was able to track it down based on his neighbors where exactly they were buried, and called the cemetery, and they were nice enough to get that nameplate or the name marker raised immediately, within a day. And I let Susan know, Susan Wilson, the historian for the Parker House, what I was doing, and she was very interested. And that's how we ended up here today. So Mr. Anezin is finally uncovered after God only knows how many years, since 1881, sorry. And